There it is. Hello, everyone. This is Dave with Season Amnesia and giving you an update on Wasatch Boomerfest. As you know, the discount code is only good till January 31st. I see a lot of you are buying the tickets now, but before I go into all the details, we've got something new we're going to be doing, and I'm going to bring in somebody to talk to about it. And let's just try this. He's patiently waiting here. And there he is, Xander. How's it going, Xander?
Hey, David, how are you?
Good. So, Xander is going to be the one to bring out what are called yurts. I don't know if you're familiar with yurts, you know what they are, but they are pretty much glamping tents, and you'll be able to either rent them empty or you can rent them furnished, which is what most people do when they take them. So we'll have them up at the event for the whole 3 nights, and you basically just show up and use them, right, Xander?
Yeah. This is an experience for people who, want to be staying on site in close proximity, have everything laid out for you. Just bring your clothes and the good time.
Okay, and I'm gonna switch over here so I can put us in the corner, and then maybe you can explain those. That's a shot of where's that at? Oops, I had you muted. Go ahead, Xander.
I can't see the photo that you're showing.
Oh, you can't. Oh, well, that's ridiculous. So it's basically the shot of the village of the tents. There's like several of them.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
these are either kind of like a meringue shape.
Mm-hmm.
Um, They have these really tall side walls, which is one of the great benefits of this design. That when you walk in, you can really stand upright and move around in there. You're not really bent over, or certainly not crawling into any areas like a lot of the little bell tents that you see at some other areas, or like a tent that you would buy. Just for a camp trip. So these are really large and really beautiful. They're tension yurts, as you can probably see in the photo there. The lines coming out from the sides. That's what give it that shape. And they have that wonderful sky view ceiling in there. So yeah, that picture was from a country event in Utah. Beautiful weather, and just they're really such a great experience.
Oh, okay. That's is that like maybe Country Fan Fest or something?
That was, yep. We have a
Okay.
crash strip there, and yeah, really, really fun. There's another photo in that set of the interior, how
All
we
right.
set it up.
Let me click this over. Now we're seeing the interior, which looks like two beds and a couple tables and chairs
Yeah,
and a rug.
so those are two queen size beds in there to give some perspective on the size, and they only take up sort of that one half over there, and then we have a chair and side table set up, and a rug and a lantern there. So that's kind of your standard glamping package there. That's an
It,
actual mattress as well, with a sheet and a pillow and a comforter. So it's much more comfortable than a cot or something like that, which some other festivals tend to provide the bare minimum. So that's
so
that's a really cool setup.
so all the bedding's included.
For the glamped option, correct. Yeah, it'll come with the bedding, the sheets, the blankets, the pillows, and then we're gonna do a rug and a end table chair setup and a nice lantern for everybody and a couple other cool surprises.
Now this looks like you can see out the roof.
Right. So this design has a sky view ceiling, and those are all clear vinyl panels there. So you can see out, but there's not actually any outside coming in through there other than the visible light. And they have a nice little inside, sort of an umbrella style canopy that can fold out and cover that space up to block out the light, and add a little bit of extra privacy. But it's really nice to have that kind of touch to the sky and feel like you have that natural light option as well.
Okay, yeah, and just how waterproof are these things?
pretty much incredibly waterproof. They've been with me in many a rainstorm and had no issues. I actually had them at Burning Man last year, which everybody knows had a very torrential downpour of rain, which was uncommon for that area. But not a drop gets in there. They're double stitched at all the seams. It's a water resistant material that they're built with, and then they have a treatment as well to help increase that resistance. And then on the base, the flooring, which is a ripstop vinyl as well, comes up a few inches off the ground before the zipper meets the upper half. So you don't have any groundwater movement seeping in or anything like that.
Okay. And all right. So that basically, I think what we're doing for this event is everybody, what you need. We charge for a camping pass, whether you're doing an RV or a tent or whatever. Not per person, but per tent. And we
Right.
take $85. And so as long as you got one of those, you can rent these. And I think we agreed you were gonna not do it at the same price as Coachella and stuff, right? You were gonna do a lot
Right.
cheaper. Okay,
Coachella
because
they charged a few $1,000s for the experience, and some other places charge even more. But for this, we were going to do, the glamped package as an option, and then have it come with just the tent as an option if you want to bring in your own air mattress or your own, uh, you know, inside furnishings. Then you can do that as well.
okay, and we're gonna do the empty ones at $1,000 for the whole event, right? And 1,500 if you want it completely furnished. And they just need to. I'm gonna put this up on the screen right here. All right, so it says here to reserve one of these, you email your first last name with how many people in your group and kind of what bedding options. Do you want a bunch of little beds? Do you want two queens? Do you want one queen and a couch? What do you want? And send that over to Xander at vipyurts at gmail.com. And then just put in the subject line Wasatch Boomerfest 2024. And so someone already found out and booked one. We don't know how many. We're hoping to get 20, 30 up there. So there's already been a couple rented before I've even posted this, and we don't. This is actually the first time anybody's going to hear of this. Is right now, and we don't even have it on the website. I take it a lot of corporates take these too, right, Xander, for hospitality suites and stuff.
Yeah, these have been used for many different reasons. They're just really big spaces. They're over 16 foot in diameter and a circle shape. So you've got a really nice size, large bedroom or small living room type of size to work with. And they've been used by corporate sponsors to create hospitality areas or just lounge areas to hang out. I've used them to build out bars for different clients before, seating areas, gifting suites, artist lounges. They're great for vendors as well if you're selling, soft goods or foods or something like that. It's a nice experience to just kind of step into this little world that you can create for yourself, and then be again just in proximity of all the amenities. So that's glamping is the one side of it, but it really is a great canvas to work with for a lot of things.
Now we're gonna put like when we're gonna put the village as close as we can to the stages, but it can't be right there in front, and it's probably gonna be off on the north side for the people that have been to this before of the smaller stage. And but there's another service you get with this, and it's called, if you're one of the people that has a yurt tent, it's called the Vroom Pass. And what it basically Xander does is he's got these golf carts and people there, and you'll be able to, they'll cater you around. Like they're basically your own Uber on a golf cart at the event, and they'll take you from the village back to the stage, up to the museums, wherever you want to go. Granted, we have some of that. When we run something, we might bring down those things on the tractors that we pull the people movers up to the museums to not walk so far. I know some of the RV people will tell you that was hell of a walk across that field back and forth. It's pretty big property. But you'll have the room. They all get to use that, right? That the ones that
Yeah.
run it.
Yeah, so the Vroom Pass program is something that's really cool. Usually, it's a per person wristband that you get for the whole weekend of the event. And I love to make it a coupling with the Yurt Village experience, because then, everybody coming into that, not only do they have the public transportation or what's offered by the festival, but when they're ready to go, they can just text the line and say, "Hey, we're here, we're coming, we're ready to get picked up, or we're ready to go over to this area." And you just get somebody like a personal chauffeur to come and pick just you up and take you where you need to go. And we and my team and we act like concierges for everyone who are in the glamping area. So anything you need, if you have questions about the event, if you need any help or assistance in any ways, we're always there for you. And then, yeah, the wristband for the cart pass, the room pass, as I've called it. Yeah, it's a great experience, and just makes it so much easier, especially for people who want to just really relax. Some of the festival grounds aren't crazy big, but a mile here, a mile there, back and forth throughout the day can kind of weigh in on you. So it's nice to have that quickness to get to where you need to be quickly, and then also to kind of reserve your energy to go dance flooring.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, and then also like in the village area where we put these tents, you said you had like battery lights. You kind of put them out around the perimeter and stuff to kind of light the way near the tents.
Yeah, I like to create a nice environment. So when you come in, it really feels like a little village. You have kind of walkways with lighting out in front of each entryway. You'll have little solar lights that'll kind of show you where you are, and we'll put numbers of each yurt out there so you know which one's yours. And kind of just create a nice little layout, like a neighborhood. So it really feels like these are your neighbors. Nobody's too close, or no doorways are really facing each other, unless if any guests want to put that in the email to me. If you're coming, you want to get a couple of these, and you want to kind of face them to each other, or create a little village with some friends, we can kind of look at doing those types of ways to pivot them. But yeah,
Right.
it's really nice.
Yeah, we'll have one behind the stage for a green room. Some of the corporate people might have some set up as for their own use, or a VIP areas that we put back behind the audience, kind of in that area where behind where we had those VIP areas last year. And so you may see them, but most of the people be grouped together that are sleeping in them. And I think what we're calling it is Boomer Village, right? Was
Yeah.
that it? I think that was Boomer Village, or yeah. Just gotta make sure here. I was told the name of this, and I, but I Boomerville,
Boomer.
Boomerville. That's
That's a good.
it. So it's Boomerville, the first year of that. There, and it's gonna be fun. So you have the email, you see it up there. You'll be able to come back and look at this if you didn't remember. But VIPyurts@gmail.com. Um, you can book directly with Xander. And all you'll need for on our site is to make sure you just got one camping pass for it. Remember, they're not per person for on our end, and just tell Xander what you want what you want to see in that. And this is the first time we've done it, and like he said, he's been here before. They're out of California, right, Xander? And
Yep,
um,
we're
he,
in
he
Cal.
does Country Fan Fest and in Tooele, right?
Yeah, been in Tooele with this Country Fan Fest for a couple of years. They launched actually at Coachella. I'm wearing a Coachella shirt right now. Um, but yeah, my first client was with Coachella. They've been a lot of private retreats, and different kind of excursions, and people like to buy these as well and just take them out with the family, and do their camping trips, and their fun excursions into the woods. So these have a lot of great use, but this is going to be a fun first use with this. And for the interiors, I would just say, for people who are going to message me and have any interest, queen beds and twin beds are the standards. So if you want to put twin beds in there, it really easily fits 6 of those. And we can fit 2 to 3 queen beds, whichever you like as well. You can, of course, have it as minimal as you want. If you want just like one queen bed and some furnishings, a lot of space for your other things, that's fine. But easily these will fit, 6 people, no problem, with room for your stuff as well.
Okay, great. All right. Well, that's what I basically wanted to get you on to let people know we were doing this year. So uh, should be fun. Should be a
Yeah.
fun time.
I'm excited. People really love these, and everywhere that I take them, people always comment on the experience in there. They're spacious, the sky view is great, and it's really just a unique way to experience the festival. No Ubers to and from hotels, no fighting the traffic, no worries about having a sip to drink or hanging loose a little bit because you don't got to drive anywhere. You can just cruise back over in the Vroom Pass and get dropped off right at your front door to your yurt.
Right,
So
right.
nice.
Okay, cool. All
Cool.
right. Well, thanks, Sandra. I'm going to tell them a little more about some stuff, and I'll let you go. But thanks for
Great.
coming on and telling us.
Thank you so much. And to all of the Boomfest people, appreciate you. And I can't wait to speak with you soon and keep rock and rolling.
All right. We'll see you, Xander.
Man.
Bye. All right. So that is Boomerville. So they're going to, you saw what they look like. If you want to get your tickets for this year, um, like I said, you only have till January 31st to use this code veteran50. That is going to get you 50% off your tickets. Um, 16 and over are going to, that's for anybody 16 and over. 15 and younger, all children 15 and younger, you'll be able to buy a child pass for free. So you're bringing up three kids, under 16, they all get in free. Just get a free ticket for them, when you go to the checkout and use your code for the adults. It's $79 for the 3 days. It goes Friday 6 to 10, Saturday 10 to 10, Sunday 10 to 3. Saturday, the museums will be open. There's 25 museum buildings there at the Richard W. Erickson Foundation that hosts this event. And they have more antique cars and muscle cars and motorcycles than you'll be able to really look at. I mean, it's just an endless collection of antique cars and motorcycles. You're going to absolutely love it. And the people, I know, obviously all of you that have come before know this already. But those that don't know about the Richard W. Erickson Foundation, you're going to find out that they have one of the best collections in the country. So you're going to enjoy that as well. That'll be there. Saturday night we'll have the music start at 6 to 10. I told you we have Carpenters Platinum. We've got the Imagine the Beatles tribute band. We've got us, my band Season Amnesia. We've got Ronstadt Live. We got Everett Lincoln, the Tri Chevys. There'll be some youth bands and one or two new bands that are coming early. That'll play early in the day, Saturday and Sunday, to get a shot to get up on stage. And the youth bands are good because they're going to be playing 70s, 80s stuff. So we got to keep that music alive. But you need to get your tickets because after January 31st, there's no more 50% off. So, WasatchBoomerfest.com. Use the code veteran50. The camping pass is $85 for the whole weekend. Um, it's dry camping for those of you that haven't come yet. The RVs went all around the perimeter. We had 148 RVs last year, and just a sea of RVs going around the backside. But this year, there's probably going to be about 300. So, um, if you're one of the corporate sponsors, if you want to find out um, how you can become a corporate sponsor or a vendor or food truck or whatever, you can give me a call at 801 800 9699. I'll point you in the right direction depending on what you're trying to do. The yurts are available for rent for you as well. And it should be a good time this year. And like I said, the same charity we're giving all the money to. It's called Continue Mission. They're a Utah charity that helps veterans with PTSD and similar things like that. And they were there last year. And so if you're looking to, for a good cause to support an organization in Utah, this is a good one. And I'll put some more posts out here in a little bit. For those of you that have been asking when we're playing next, it's February 24th at the Angelus Theater in Spanish Fork, and you can get tickets on their website, Angelus, Angelus Theater, and that's in Spanish Fork, February 24th. Or you can probably find the link on my Facebook or YouTube site at Seasoned Amnesia. And we'll talk to everybody soon. But I hope you enjoyed the yurts, and you need to get a hold of Xander and book yourself one here. Talk to you later. Bye.